lovely wife Harley is out there in the audience right now. So hi.
Very nice.
America's first kaiju.
All right, and then last but not least, we have Arrow, also known as Gabe.
Yeah, I'm Gabe. Let's say I'm relatively newer to the scene, I guess, because I'm relatively young. So most of my experience comes from home DMing my friend group. But the rare time I did get to play was a Fairblow Grave Cleric that got eviscerated by a Red Dragon very shortly in. So whatever.
Bodes well, all these memorable character deaths. All right. Well,
I gotta bounce back. That's the most fun fact ever that your screen name was your stranger danger phrase in grade school. That's truly 25 out of 10 lore. I'm going to be thinking about that for weeks.
I thought that made a chuckle.
That's great. That is a fun fact.
all right. I'm gonna try playing music. We'll see how it goes. All right. Let me know when it gets too loud. All right. Can you guys hear it?
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good.
Sounds
level.
good. That's not too
All right,
domineering.
Hopefully the stream can also hear this. All right. Let's get started.
If not, I'm sure I'll see an individual come from the doorway.
Chat, go ahead and let me know if you guys can hear the music or not. I've always wanted to say that.
Oh my gosh, what a
No.
They say
Excellent.
they can. They're good.
should we open the door, chat?
All right. So,
Let's
just for
not
this
roll.
intro moment, I'll give a little reading to introduce our setting here. At every moment, the sun holds vigil over the eternal desert of Ulwase. It spies millions of journeys racing on throughout the land. But there are those intrepid few who can defy expectation. Those who delve below and change themselves beyond its sight so that they may use and cleanse the dust of their mediocrity. Whether it be for pride, or gold, or curiosity, the desert stands to test those who would stand in the face of eternity. Within its sacred and forgotten places gleam treasures majestic, and lay secrets profound. Can that which lies below be the key to ascension? Our heroes, a group from the Chellak tribe, find themselves sweet talked into entering a ruin by a rather charming guide who has told them that this decanter of water that they had been seeking out, well, originally they'd been seeking a way to fix that decanter, but uh, the guide, you know him to be named Ansuf, he says that there is a decanter in this old Scarnati refuge that would be brand new. And in fact, if you could just get a new decanter, certainly this would raise your status in the tribe. By hook or crook, he's managed to convince you. You've had smooth sailing passing through the refuge so far, but as you come upon this next door, he holds up his hand to halt you, and he says, "Ah, hold. I think, I think the next room up ahead is probably where the decanter is. Are you all prepared? You seem to have gone through without too much trouble." Ansulf himself, he's a rugged-looking man. He wears these kind of old leathers, very practical kind of garb. You notice that he wears kind of a leather belt that would hold a weapon, though curiously seems absent. Who are the five heroes who are standing uh, in this chamber now? start from the top. Uh, or we'll do it left, right, level 20. Aziza, could you go first?
I'm sorry, who did you call?
Aziza.
Okay, sorry.
You're here.
Just a quick introduction.
I mean, physical introduction, maybe one thing that, you know, your character would be into, or something.
Okay. Aziza is about 5'9", 180. She has a slave brand across her cheek of a spiral chain that she has taken a dagger and cut through because she is no one's slave.
Very nice. What about Zarya?
Yeah, Zarya is a air giant. Not the most tallest in the world, probably a good 5'2". Uh, they very much thoroughly enjoy the idea of divine grandeur. Uh, since being found within just a desert as a small child, they like to fantasize the idea of they're something grand, divine, but maybe not. So she very much romanticizes the idea that she's far more important than she is.
Very nice. All right. Uh, our friend Ferris.
I am a dark-skinned, wild-haired human, about 5'9", 5'10", relatively frail, but like well toned. He wears practical clothes for the environment, but like maybe his sash is a little longer than it needs to be. There's a little bit of extra flair to him, kind of at all times. Big fan of jewelry. Any jewelry he can get his hands on, he's wearing it absolutely. Um, he very much sort of moves through space with dexterity and confidence, and very much sort of has that physical presence, not like an intimidating way, but of someone who is imminently comfortable with their body.
Yes. Novi, please. Go next.
Yeah, Novi is a purple skinned tiefling with like ram's horns and a somewhat kept, um, swept back white hair. Um, he bears like heavier armor, not the heaviest, but decent enough. Underneath what is like a nice robe and cloak. He bears from Telmalu, the city of the Repenters, and he's here to learn more about his god in whatever way he can.
Nice. Last but not least, Drumclaw.
All right, Thrumclaw. He is a golem. He basically he's a very large pangolin person. He has some orange, sandy colored scales that run along his body all over. He is a burrower. He's got very strong claws that he uses to tunnel through the sand wherever he needs to. He is very in tune with the desert. The desert is his home. It's where he came from. It's where his people are at. He believes in something called the heart rhythm, something that he can hear that he was told from his people was the driving force of all life in the desert, and so it's something that is kind of his driving force as well. Whether or not it's something that truly exists may or not be true, but it is definitely something that keeps him going. He's suffered a lot of loss in his life, but he came to the Chellak tribe and found family, and found unity, and found purpose. And he really loves cooking. That is one of his favorite things to do, is to get everybody around a fire, feed everybody, and let everybody tell stories.
Nice. And so, you had a bit of an eventful, though not too painful, journey through these ruins. You've grown up on tales of heroes going into the ruins and fetching treasure, but often at great risk to themselves, though this one has not been nearly so bad. Let's have the first roll of the campaign. All of you can roll an insight check as you have passed through this place. All right. So, Aziza, you're the only one who sort of gets this inclination, but you've seen, like, as you're like passing through some of these corridors, like some of the traps have already been sprung. In fact,
She will
yeah. Go ahead.
she will start gesturing toward the tripwires or the fired arrows or whatever traps it is she's noticing and showing the rest of the party. Someone's been here.
Answulf says, "Then that is better for us, isn't it? Less traps ahead."
Not if they already got the prize.
No, I'm sure that what happened is they've just activated them all, and then we'll find their like charge remains near the end, and we still get it.
That's far too easy.
Now, wouldn't that be great luck? If they just simply sprung all the traps for us?
Sure would be great.
I agree. I think it'd be wonderful.
Then we could get home for stew.
I'm gonna turn to Anself, and I'm gonna say, "Who else knew about this?"
As I told you, I've been doing research on these decanters of water. They have an interesting history to them, but I wouldn't want to bore you with all the details. Suffice it to say, I am foremost in the field.
And yet here you are, surprised.
He shrugs and he says, "If our prize is taken, then that is unfortunate. But we must at least verify it for ourselves."
True. Is there a clear path forward?
Indeed. He gestures to the east as you come in sort of from the northwest. Basically, tracking through this dungeon.
We are still on the regional map. If there is a
My bad.
if there is a map to be had.
Here we go.
Aha!
Here we go. Apologies.
That was this map.
All right,
The,
I'm normal
the
size.
stream was looking at the right thing, but not you guys. See?
So yeah, I will. Seeing that some of the traps have been sprung, I will head towards the east and see if the door is unlocked and/or trapped.
Yeah. As you get over to that door, this door seems to be quite a hefty stone door that's kind of been left sort of partially ajar. You'd probably have to, leverage some of that strength in order to get this thing open.
You got this. I believe in you.
From
You
cloth?
might not have this at all.
If you want to, I'll push it. I don't mind.
Yeah, it's partially open, but I don't think I can do it on my own.
Yeah, Thrumclaw will come over and he'll take a look. And you said it's like jammed in there. Like what's keeping
It's sort of
it
like it's hanging ajar, basically, but it's a heavy stone door, and it's sort of partially ajar state. So
okay.
you could basically muscle it open.
Okay.
Thorn, you could dig through it.
No, no, no. Stone's a little too hard for these old claws.
Yeah, fair. Fair enough.
I was just seeing if I had anything that might help move it, but I don't. Yeah, I don't think I have anything that's quite going to help out with that. But I'm
I
more than
shouldn't have put
happy
a
to
door.
help out physically.
Shouldn't have put a door as the first thing in the campaign.
Aziza
I mean, we haven't made
will
any rolls
march-
yet.
Aziza will march up to this door and will try to either push or pull it open.
All right, sure. And so as he sees you basically squaring up with the door, he says, "Here, take this crowbar. Very useful for delving into ruins, you know." And with that, you can roll an advantage.
Athletics?
Yep.
You got this.
Nat 20, right here. Come on, please. Please.
Come on.
Eh. That's 13.
13. It's a little bit of a, job muscling it open. I will say, as you are doing so, you end up scraping yourself a little bit on that door. You'll take 4 points of damage as you basically push yourself hard against this door in order to get it open. But yeah, it's open.
Ah,
As
shit.
that happens, I'm gonna be like, is your shoulder okay?
Stings.
Yep.
Well, there's plenty of dirt. Hopefully,
And
it's just, hopefully nothing's broken.
I don't think so. Rub some dirt in it. It'll be fine.
That's what you do every day. Okay. All right. Feel free to advance through the dungeon.
Sorry, I just can't move my character, so I don't know if you want to delete the token and I'll put mine in.
Yes. I'll get you. All right.
All right. So I peer through this door. And what is it that I'm seeing here?
So inside this chamber, you see a fairly well-adorned chamber that has these offering vases kind of adorned on each side of this kind of hexagonal structure. You can see, in the center as well, there is this basically like a carved circle that has kind of this when you wouldn't call it a mural, but basically a carving that seems to have a scorpion kind of shape.
Aziza will take a look at the ceiling around her, see if there's anything that she should be worried about falling or stabbing, and she'll be the first one to enter the room.
In addition to that, I would like to kind of step up here behind Aziza and fall into my senses, closing my eyes and reaching out and touching my claw against the wall. And I want to extend my tremor sense from 5 feet to 20 feet as an action. Just to see if I feel any mechanisms, any gears, anything shifting from us entering in, aside from just maybe some dirt falling.
Sounds good. All right. So, give me 1 second. Okay. So, as you step into this chamber, you get a sense that there are some mechanisms around the door, mechanical ones, as well as you are stepping into this chamber. You can see that part of the carving can kind of slide open
Okay.
at the center.
Aziza, be careful with your steps. This place knows we're here. I can feel movement in the walls.
looking out Thrunclaw. And she'll take one step in, try to get her bearings and to clear the way for the others.
Certainly. Yep. As you see these vases around this chamber, uh, those of you who have knowledge-related skills perhaps can glean something out of them.
Not me. I
She's
will enter the.
not a bright girl.
I'm
I
just
will
getting nature.
Honestly, perhaps I can apply my skills here. Um, Nobi will say, coming up. So,
All right. Go ahead, Nobi. As you look upon these vessels, you get a sense of familiarity. Roll me a history or religion check.
all right.
Incredible.
All right. With a 19. So, Novi, you know that these vases are vases for offering water, and that this is kind of a ritualistic practice that one gives part of their sort of like precious water supply. Because in Ulwasa, water is a fairly precious resource. While water can be available in quantity in places, being able to transport it logistically makes it quite a hassle. And so there is very much like a culture or practice around the scarcity of water, and even the Talma Alu repenter priests have a tradition that kind of descends from this active ritual use of water.
An old ritual, sacrifice of water or offering. They hoarded it here for sure.
I'm gonna look into the pot next to me and just say, "Do you think there's any left?"
I'm sure it's long dried by now. I'm assuming. Perhaps it has something to do with the decanter.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
All right. That tracks. I'm gonna skirt
Many of these
around this
are.
way.
Sure. Yeah, as you get a full measure of the room, I don't have everyone's dark vision correct, but we'll fix that later. You can see that there are 6 of these offering vases.
How interesting. There's 6 of us.
So we spit in it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking exactly. I spit in it.
All right,
It's like Dune. It's my precious moisture.
I mean, kind of, yeah, very
Fair enough.
very in theme. But as you throw just one meager glob of saliva into the neck of that vase, you hear like a little split as it hits the bottom, but certainly it doesn't feel like much has been contributed here.
Well, it was satisfying when it happened.
Yeah. Ansel, he says, "Ah, I think your friend is quite correct. I didn't think you would be so well versed. But yes, these are offering vases. And the offerings, well, it wouldn't be an offering if they didn't take dearly from you." And he pulls out his canteen, and he basically moves to tip his canteen into the jug.
If our guide is doing it, I'll follow suit.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate this already.
I know. We have so little else to do.
It's okay. We can find more.
Well,
How far away from the tribe are we currently?
yeah. So, with a little flashback, you remember splitting from the nomad group because of the group's decanter being befouled, and so the water that it would produce could not support life as it was. They needed some means of restoring it to its original function. They had sent you sort of as an away team to try to find someone who could potentially help with that situation. But you're at least like 2 or 3 days away from them.
Hmm.
And as you basically pour your water away, each of you have, experienced in this culture the preciousness of water at times, and it definitely stings you a bit to do this.
All right,
You only
I'll do
one
it.
pint first.
Consider it an investment. If what we-
Those others better be dead. And that better be here then.
if
I
what we
do
seek
take a
is
sip out of my canteen before I dump it in, though.
Oh, now we're gonna have one sip less of progress.
That's all we needed.
That's right. Yeah. No, you have to give it back with your saliva. You just gotta wait.
After we dump out our canteens, and whatever happens, happens. I'm gonna look into my vase. It's probably not full, and I'm just gonna look around the room and say, "Does anybody have to piss?"
I think I'm okay at the moment.
Uh,
Can't say that I do.
it's enough. You don't have to resort to such means. But I guess you could if you wanted to.
Be a little
No.
awkward for her.
Ferris was mostly joking.
Uh, yep. Well, as you offer your water, the stone carving in the ground seems to split, and as it does, you see a larger, well, not larger, but a much more ornate such vase, a decanter looking artifact. Seems to be rising up and out of the stone face in the ground. But you also hear the sounds of swishing sand as you see a creature materializing. Let's move that around. And also this. So, as you see this face, uh, it is beautiful, very ornate. Certainly, even like much more kind of polished and gilded than the one that you've seen Kumal carrying in the Nomad group. And that one was enough to sort of sustain uh, basically like a large detachment of the tribe over very long distances. And so recovering this item would be quite a windfall to your status. But as that happens, you see one of these creatures materializing out of sand and spiritual essence. Let's see.
Does he have like super sweet like Pacific Islander Maori tattoos on his chest and shoulders?
Well, you can get a closer look here.
No. All right, it's not Dwayne.
I don't. No, they CGI'd those out.
Oh no! That's a
Yeah,
cut.
but we don't have CGI here, so I thought it might
Uh, uh,
that they would whatever.
air tanned, air makeup, airbrush
Yes,
it
yes,
out.
spray paint. Those
Sure,
ink
sure, sure,
spray.
sure, sure.
All right. I'd like
Just
everyone to
straight up spray
roll
paint.
initiative.
Yeah, it's that spray bronze tanner stuff.
Ah, well acquainted.
Our
with that
first
stuff.
initiative. Oh boy! Oh boy!
Bum,
You
bum,
ready for that
Oh,
TPK?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's get this
dude,
TPK
I was ready for
going.
I was ready for a TPK 3 weeks ago.
This is the segue into our real characters.
Yes. Wasn't
Yeah,
there
yeah.
wasn't there there was a old like Gary Gygax module that started like that, like you play as these characters who then just die in the very beginning and then you go to your real characters. I don't remember which one that is, but
Wild.
that's a thing, yeah.
I don't know, but I made a backup.
Yes. Well, I mean, he needs a backup for my other campaigns, Fairly dangerous. All right. So, let's see. So, as you see this creature, why don't you roll me a history check, see if you can identify what kind of creature it is. You might have heard stories about these creatures.
Could I do nature?
Unfortunately, this would be historical.
Okay.
So I can't use athletics.
So you're saying perception is just off the table.
Yeah, I mean,
Right off the table.
my Zolcoon proficiency can't be used for this. Yeah.
I'm just trying to perceive the past, Dungeon Master. That's how I'm trying to use this skill.
I see.
My
I see.
intimidation tells me that he's going to tell me what I need to know.
Give me your stat block.
Or else.
Oh gosh.
Tarnation. All right. We have to roll.
What in tarnation?
All right.
I think he's going to go first.
That was
That's
unnecessary.
not fair.
That was unnecessary.
Yeah, that's
Rub
gonna.
it in. Rub it in that too.
Sid, I'm
hacking
level
chat.
3.
Hacks,
Uh,
chat.
Maybe he has a negative dexterity. We don't know.
Yeah,
One
maybe.
thing to note is that you each have one healing potion from the tribe.
Oh, that's
Uh,
good.
Yeah.
Thanks
so,
for the reminder.
Yes. Please make sure you have that in your inventory, just in case.
In the words of our DM one time, oops, I did not check to see if this was balanced.
I remember that. Oh, this is way stronger than I thought it was.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Nah, we're good. Let's go. I'll punch him.
All right. All right. First one it will strike out against is Aziza.
Bring it.
Yes, you see this hulking creature, scorpionoid, wielding this bronzed shield and has like this pincer claw. It also has this vicious tail that always looms ready to strike, almost like one of those hoplites, but in a scorpionoid form. And now it will attack you. All right. None of you did roll well on the street, so sadly you don't get a nice historical commentary as it tells you. So
It
all
doesn't
right,
want to
here
do
you
a villain monologue?
go.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't think it's a talker. Sadly.
He's
All
a
right.
doer.
Aziza, I'll need you to make me a strength saving throw, as it will try to batter you with a shield.
15.
20, please. All right. 15 is just enough to succeed. You will take no damage, which is good. However, it will also try to use its claw attack against you. Just give me +7 here. Say 13. Okay. And then it will try to lash its sting towards Zarya. Correct. Zarya is also +7. Oh man. Missed by 1.
rough day.
That was a little too close for comfort.
Yeah, this thing would have been nasty. All right, Aziza, or sorry, not Aziza. Ferris.
All right. I'm gonna drop my canteen on the ground and run over here, putting myself right up in the shit, sort of next to Zarya ish, but mostly I don't want him to break the fancy vase. Um, and I'm going to cast a spell, Cloud of Daggers. And it is going to be. Give me a blue rectangle. It's going to be like right there.
Very nice.
So it just takes that 12 slashing damage.
Very nice.
If it ends its turn there, it will take another roll of damage. And as my bonus action, I will inspire bardically Zarya,
Oh right.
and I'm gonna sort of pull out my drums that I keep tied around my hip, just my little drum, and get some battle music going. Just heavy, fast, a lot of flourishes for no reason, and that's how we bardically inspire, by maintaining the vibe. So you have a D6 bardic inspiration as part of that same bonus action. I'm gonna try and punch the scorpion man in the face.
Nice.
All right, 19. That's gonna hit.
So he takes 7 damage. As between drum beats, I just like right up there, right back to the jam.
All right, yeah. You first cleanse them with a cloud of daggers, and then while they are distracted, strike them right in their carapace.
And I am concentrating. That's my turn.
Very nice. Zarya.
All right. I think we're gonna probably do the barbarian thing, and I guess I'm gonna rage. There's a new fancy tab where I can activate that to on, and we will move right on down here, brandishing scimitar, going for a little swipe.
All right.
Missing horribly, I would imagine.
Yes.
But with my weapon mastery, I shall do a nick attack as part of the same action.
Okay.
Do, 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 do. Probably missing as well.
A D6 might help on that one if you want. We don't know his AC, but
You know
11
what?
might be close.
I like that attitude.
Sadly, 14 is not enough.
Ah. Well, that is action, bonus action, and movement. I am finished.
Right. The Thrumclaw.
All right, Thrumclaw loves the drums. He loves that you play the drums. He loves when you play the drums, and it gets because he loves that rhythm, and he feels that heart rhythm beginning to pulse through his body, and he begins kind of tapping and moving with your sound. And as he does so, he calls upon the the nature around him and his connection to the very sands and all of the different creatures and stuff that exist out here. And one of his favorite are the fireflies that he finds at night sometimes in certain areas near Oasis. And he realizes his melee friends seem to be having some troubles hitting the intended target. So he is going to pick up a burst of sand and throw it at the creature as he summons the kind of the song of his people and infuses it with primal magic, and all of the sand bursts into small little fireflies that begin to dart and weave around the creature, and I'm casting fairy fire. So I need a dex save from the creature, DC 13.
Correction. You're casting the world's sickest fairy fire.
Hopefully it works.
All right. The external militant. Okay. As your magic strikes against that creature, you perhaps slightly dismayed to know that this creature seems to have some kind of natural resistance to magic.
Ooh,
It's
good to know.
Okay.
Hey! Oh wait, no, what's its modifier?
Have a 12.
A 12? Oh, I got him!
There you go.
I got him! Firefly's
Yeah.
buzzing around himself, just lighting him up with magic. And then I'm just gonna I guess I'll just stay here. Take a 5-foot step back, and I think I don't have a good bonus action, so I'm not gonna wild shape. So that's my turn.
Yep. Novi.
Novi's gonna step up a little bit. I'm gonna say noticing all of his melee friends are missing, and then also the firefly is going off. He thinks some of his friends could use even more buffs, so he will cast a second level bless, giving everybody bless except for himself.
Nice.
Nice.
Thank you for that, Novi. Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
Tragically, and there's not much else I can do, so I'm gonna kind of step up, see if I can maybe take some. Well, not quite all the way up. I'll step like right up to there. Brace myself, hold my little shield out, and then hope for the best.
All right. Hansel. You see him, he does something rather curious. As he seems to basically take some dust out of his pocket, and he kind of presses it like over his eyes, almost smearing it across them as he looks around the room. And then you see him move up over here. He says, Scarnati militant. Dangerous foe. He, then, as he does that, he seems almost like his eyes are tracking something else entirely, not even looking at the jug that's on the pedestal itself, but rather into the pedestal. And you see him basically tug at like the door of the pedestal. He will try to pry it open. You see him pull his profile forth. Okay. You see him. He works it open. That's the end of the round, though. As he's
All right. We got fairy fire going. Let's see if we can make this even uglier. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark. And then I will try to stab him with advantage. 16?
with a 16. The militant uses its reaction to raise its shield, which will let its armor class raise by 3 against that attack.
Unfortunate.
Also very nice.
Yeah.
Rude.
That is bonus action. Yeah, that's me.
Militant doesn't like what you guys are doing here. So. Okay. It's going to try to claw for us here, actually. Alright. Plus
Bring it up. That'll get me for sure.
Alright. That will be 14. Sorry, not 14. 11 points of slashing damage. That has you grappled.
Where's the
Ouchie.
gap?
For ooh, rough. Immediately we lose the daggers.
Alright. And then it will attempt to basically just like slam you down onto the ground. It didn't like you doing daggers to him. So I'll need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, I'm so good at these. Astonishing.
You're going to take 7 points of bludgeoning damage and you're knocked prone.
Ow.
And then it's going to throw its tail towards. Let's do Zarya. Yeah. Okay. +7, which is going to be 21 to hit.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, yes. Alright, you're going to take 8 piercing damage and
Down to 4.
9 poison damage. Alright. Ferris. Oh, actually, and it's going to basically, you see it just drags Ferris, like basically pushing him along the floor with its claw there.
Yeah. Ow. I am going to cast command. As he's interrupted the jam, which is truly unacceptable. And the way I'm going to cast command is I'm going to pull out my like long straight trumpet that I keep tucked in my sash, and I'm just going to blast it right in his head. And the command that I'm trying to magically compel him to do is drop.
Ooh, okay. Right, so that's make a wisdom saving throw. Alright.
13.
Alright. Natural resistance. And that will succeed.
Absolutely succeeds. But I will do nothing with my bonus action, and that's my turn.
Alright. Okay. Now then. Zarya, it is your turn. You saw your friend just get slammed into the ground, chokeslam, basically.
Don't worry, I'm coming for you. I will item interaction, take out my second scimitar, move
Alright.
to this safe spot here. I will, thanks to Fairy Fire, do my first attack. Apparently, I just don't want to. Then my Nick attack. 16 maybe?
16 is not that hit, but it did have its turn, so we'll have its reaction.
Okay.
Raise its shield. That's that.
Oh, that's not nice at all.
Yeah.
And then Zarya's gonna get a little frustrated, and as her bonus action is just gonna deal.
Wait, bless.
Fire. Oh,
Bless might raise it past the point where he can reaction parry it.
I actually have bless added to it already.
I was gonna say I was hovering over it, hoping. Yeah, I'm safe.
Absolute heartbreak.
But yeah, but she'll get frustrated and channel the inner desert storm and just deal a flat 2 damage to anyone within 10 feet, which I believe I positioned myself to. It's just him.
Sounds good. Alright. From fall.
Alright, so at the moment I can't see anybody's hit bars or anything, so how's everybody looking? I know there's been some damage that's been put out there.
Bad.
Okay.
I am at 25%.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
And maybe more critically, I am grappled and prone.
Right. Well, there's not much I can do about that, unfortunately. But okay, then I can at least try. To get over here. DM the terrain. I'm sorry. Like the ground here is like stone, right?
Yes, for the most part.
Okay.
It's pretty much sandstone, so it's not like the strongest stone, but it wouldn't be like passable with regular digging.
It's not burrowable for me, so that's what I wanted to check on. Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna. Did it look like this thing's tail had a 10-foot reach on it?
Yes, it did.
It did. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we can do about helping to keep homeboy alive there. Let's toss you. We're gonna toss you out a 2nd level healing word as a bonus action.
Spicy.
So you take. Wow, there's 3 ones on that. So you take 9 hit points. That was a bad roll. I apologize. And then I'm going to test the waters with something. I'm going to see if this thing can take any fire damage. I'm going to shoot a firebolt at it. With a 21 to hit for 8 fire damage.
It's pretty black. Let me fix it.
Is it because I killed your monster? Is that why your screen went black?
No. Yeah, it's the game over screen.
You died!
You died. Alright, hold on. Okay. Yes? Oh, it's because I minimized the tab. Okay. Alright. Fix now. Sorry, streaming audience. Okay. Okay. So the firebolt will hit. It'll take 8 damage.
Perfect. So he did take the fire. Good. All right, cool. We'll go with that. I'm going to kind of move myself over here so I can get a little bit closer to the line of where everybody is at. And I think that will be my turn. Thank you.
Nice. Okay. Noe.
Novi is gonna look over to poor Ferris besides him, see him down on the ground, prone and grappled. I can offer you some help, but this is probably the best I can do. And he'll cast, let's say, we probably, just a 1st level cure wounds here, probably. Hopefully that'll be enough to bring you up decently. Oh my gosh.
Healing energy.
We're full.
There we go.
I'm choke slammed, but the scars will be so sweet.
That's the spirit.
What a bard thing to say.
I can't wait for these scars to heal.
Masochist, yeah.
The stories and songs.
Alright, is that all of your turn?
I'm saying, I don't think I can really do much else right now currently. So, it is what it is.
Yep. You see Unsulf, having pried it open, there is what seems to be almost like a magical barrier inside this pedestal. And you see him like almost tisk for a moment. And it's almost like he makes a drawing motion, like from his side, except he doesn't pull anything out. And you see him almost basically like thrust towards that barrier. And as he does, it seems to crack. And he reaches inside with his other hand and pulls free what seems to be a much smaller looking cup, basically. Very much on par with the size of the decanter that you've seen with Kumula and the Nomads. And you see, he seems to inspect it very cursorily before he nods. And he says, "Yes, this is what we were looking for. I'm sorry, but I need this more than you could possibly know. This place is an offering chamber. I couldn't have come here alone." And as a bonus action, you see him pull from his belt what seems to be like a spool of thread. It glows white hot, as it seems to almost, he collapses into this kind of light form, which follows this threaded line all the way through the doorways that you've passed. However, there is still that very jeweled-looking cup on top of the pedestal.
I'm gonna kill him.
What happened? Where did he go?
He must
Aziza.
have been the one to trigger all the traps.
Oh, that bastard. No stew for him.
Aziza.
No mercy.
No mercy, only vengeance. What you got?
All right. Here we go. Let's try to stab him again. Oh, look at that.
Is that a crit?
That is an 18.
Same.
I'll hit
So
them.
5 and then a d6 for the hunter's mark. So another 4.
Nice.
And you're up to full hit points again. You're good.
Oh yeah, I'm great.
See how long it lasts, Bard Boy.
And can I use that bonus action for a smite, please?
Certainly.
Another 7.
7. Yep. Alright.
That'll be.
This creature has taken some wear and tear, but is a tough creature, to be sure. And this creature now, on its turn, it has a Ferris in its possession, and it's gonna start taking a walk. Let's see. Zarya, you can take an attack of opportunity.
Oh, I would love to.
26.
I finally-
Good hit. Yeah. Good nick. Alright. And perhaps to your chagrin or it begins to scuttle up the walls with great speed and dexterity. This creature has 2 interesting features. It can spider climb, and it also has mobile grapple, which means it moves at full speed while grappling a creature.
Gross.
It's a good thing you have that
That's
backup
fine
character,
for-
right?
Yeah, it's a good thing I'm not grappled.
Yep. As it holds you prone, it's going to sting you with advantage.
Rude.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll get me.
We're going to take 5 piercing and 8 poison. Slightly low on that.
Could be worse.
Yeah. And then on the way, it's going to shield bash Aziza. I'll have her keep that up. So, Aziza, can you roll me a strength saving throw?
Ooh, 9.
Alright. You're going to take 9 points of bludgeoning damage and you're knocked prone.
9?
Yep.
Cool.
Alright. It will then ascend about 15 feet up to the top of the cavern, or top of this chamber, basically. Well, let's call it even. Yeah, we'll call it 15. Sure. And it's gonna basically give you a bit of a pinch, Ferris, before it throws you to the ground.
Don't worry, you're gonna land on the soft sand.
I think he clarified it was stone.
Yeah.
Alright.
So the claw attack will be at advantage since it's not surprising. It's basically grabbing you by your leg. As it shifts
Come on, low roll me. Oh, that's gonna do it. Alright.
18.
Yeah.
You're gonna take 11 slashing damage.
Oh, excellent. That drops me to 0.
Oh.
And then he's gonna just throw you to the ground violently from
Okay.
15 feet up. So you take one.
Oh, that's
Boom.
brutal.
Yep.
But
You
I'm
know,
no longer grappled.
you're no longer grappled.
The small wins
Left
in
side.
life.
Yeah.
You have to look on the bright side.
Always look on the bright side. Of
All right. So starting my turn. Does bless apply to death saves? I don't know.
It does.
I'm gonna say it's his saves. So
Come on. Where is it? It's not showing up. I got an at 20. You guys. You guys.
Yo,
I'm
nice.
so serious. I'm so serious.
oh no.
Excellent.
You can see it in the D&D Beyond campaign log.
I can.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Woo!
All right. Very nice.
Hell yeah.
We did it.
All
We
right.
did it.
Incredible.
Mhm.
All right.
I
Eric,
stand
describe,
up.
describe, what gets you back up as you are thrown to the ground like that.
I think the last thing I did was try to like blow my horn in his ear holes. So I think I just like weakly stand up and finish playing that like same note on the horn.
Nice. You see
And
it
then,
snap its claws, angry that you're still standing.
And then I'm gonna cast vicious mockery on him. As I like get back to dancing, pull out the drums, and I'm gonna in common, not that he maybe speaks common, say to him, "It's cute you thought you could stop me, and I'll admit it didn't feel good, but dying forever is probably worse." 1 psychic damage. Amazing.
If it works, it's your one.
That's right.
Yeah, it worked.
Hey.
He's psychically affected by this.
You got it.
Absolutely incredible. He also has disadvantage on his next attack roll. And I will bardically inspire. Who just got shield bashed?
Aziza.
Aziza.
Uh, Aziza. Yeah, we'll bardically inspire her. He's a little bit out of range for me to try to punch him, but that is okay. And I'm gonna go way over here. Oh, can I use my unarmed strike from that bardic to grab the vase on my way?
Yep. You can grab the very gaudy and
Yeah,
ornate.
yeah.
All right. Very well. I'll give you a little thing here. Okay. All right.
The drums get less cool because now I'm playing them with one hand.
All right. Zaria.
All right. We are going to take the dash action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yep, he's straight up gone. And then 5, 10.
No.
Right on
Yeah.
back. And then
As you-
bonus action, continue the rage.
Yeah. I mean, just to save your action here, when he sort of collapsed into that like pool of light and then like shot off following that threaded line, it seemed to be very fast. Yeah. So, yeah. But
Not fast enough to catch him.
we're worth checking upon, I suppose.
Yeah. That'll
Right.
that'll do me. Had to double check. And he's without of my range too. So.
Indeed. Well, Zaria, why don't you make me a Arcana check? See if you recognize maybe a little bit of what that was.
Haha. A 2.
It
It was magic.
That was some magic shit.
Ah,
And it was a surprise. He didn't seem like a guy who had all that much. He might have been hiding it.
It was close hand magic.
No.
Oh, I think you skipped me.
Oh, about Rumble.
Cool. All right, so nobody's down right now. I think that's probably where I should save healing for her. So I think at the moment I will go ahead and just shoot some firebolt at him for a critical for 17 points of fire damage. That was a good hit.
Nice.
Very nice. Okay.
And then I don't really have a good bonus action to use at the moment. So I guess that'll be my turn.
Alright. The militant looks like it's now flagging. It seems enraged. Nobi.
Hmm. Right. Okay. Nobody's going to be looking at this guy. Look back over towards Ferris, who just stood up after a near-death experience. Is tempted to go back to heal, but he doesn't know if he wants to tempt the rage of the monster. So instead, he's probably just going to toll the dead here. So, yeah.
He's making a wisdom save, right?
Yes. Here.
Wisdom is +1. Yep. It's 7 damage. Alright. Aziza.
All right. I didn't hear how high he made it up the wall. Is he still within stabbing distance?
Yeah. You jump up to try to attack him.
All right. I will do so. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Another 26 for 7 and a 6 from the Hunter's Mark.
Alright.
I think that's going to be me.
Alright. The militant now. See, it's scuttle over this way. Since it is a little bit too high for you to attack without jumping, it won't provoke any over there. But it will scuttle over this way. And then it's gonna jump on Novi here.
Oh, great.
Quick
Vulnerable
thing,
and standing. Yes?
Yeah. It is sapped from weapon mastery, so it would have disadvantage on this next attack.
Very good. That's a disadvantage from a Bishop Mockery, too.
I would say double disadvantage.
Yes.
Or disadvantage on both its attacks.
Ooh, I like that much better.
Hmm.
You know what? Sure. I'll give it a second disadvantage.
So I'm not super worried.
Alright. Well, it's first gonna basically come leaping down to shield bash you, so I'll need you to make a strength saving throw.
All right. Oh yeah.
Oh, very good. You manage to avoid the shield battering you to the ground. Then it will attack you with its claw. Be at disadvantage. 17.
I have AC 18, so I'm saying.
Oh, very
Yeah.
nice. Alright, it will try to give you a sting then. Which will be another +7. That's not going to do it. Alright, the combined mental assault of your allies is able to basically render this creature much more manageable.
So Novi's raising a shield to his face, clashing with the other shield. I want to say just taking hits to his armor over and over.
Alright. Ferris.
Alright. From over here, I am going to attempt to cast Nah, Ferris would. He would do it. He would do it. All right, we're going back in.
Oh no!
As an action though, on my way over, we're gonna pull out the big drum, which also doubles as his backpack. So it's not gonna be that loud right now, but
I see.
it is pretty tight.
Sacrifice the
And I'm
efficiency.
gonna cast. This is Blade Ward. Um, but we have renamed it Can't Touch This.
I love that spell name so
Okay.
much.
And as a bonus action for my final bardic inspiration right now, I'm going to inspire Novi, who is an absolute frontline legend right now. And then we're going to try to sweep the scorpion's legs. That's going to be a miss.
You have advantage because it's still fairy fired.
Remarkable.
Yep.
All right, let's roll another d20. That's still going to miss. It was worse.
Unfortunately,
I tried.
creature
I
still
tried.
has some threat left. Rosario.
Our mortal enemy of the campaign is on the ground, or is he up still?
No, he's on the ground now. He would
Okay.
come down to skirmish. Maybe.
There goes my whole Aussie ball plan. We're gonna go 5, 10, 15. And we are not going to launch ourselves off of our teammates. But we are going to try to go for a scimitar.
Centaur 19 hits.
And then we will do the Nick attack.
It will raise a shield against them.
That's fine. And then my allies are within the range. So that will be me, DM.
Very good. Very good. Rumclaw.
All right.
Home stretch.
Yeah,
Roll,
nobody's down. Nobody's down yet, so that's good. So I think I'm gonna keep things simple. Thermclaw is just gonna clack his claws together, and that creates that spark that he just ignites with his connection to the desert sands and the arid climate around here, and he's just gonna throw his firebolt at that creature. A 25 to hit for 5 fire damage.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't quite get the kill. Maybe no
Yeah.
good.
That's my turn.
Novi will hear the bells chime for him as he goes for a whole. Sorry, as he goes for a toll of that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna take toll into this.
Be good.
Okay.
Okay.
6. So close.
Well, he's gonna sit there and bunker down.
Aziza.
Get him.
All right.
He's got a hit.
We're gonna
Scalp
run
him.
over here.
Come on,
We're
yeah.
gonna stab him.
Paladin shit.
23 to hit.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You finally take down
Oh,
the Scarnati militant.
nice.
Breaking its
I would
body.
like to cut off one of those claws as a trophy.
Certainly. Yeah. You know that amongst adventuring sorts who have encountered creatures like these, you probably even like seen maybe one among the Chellak, a Scarnati stinger.
Is it worth money?
Potentially, yes. Though, you know that it's hard to price these things in the desert. It often depends on one's skill in railing defense. But
Absolutely take it with us.
seems kind of weirdly unethical. He's like part person.
He very much tried to kill us.
I mean, it's a little grim, but life out here is grim.
I mean,
Speaking
you
of
just
grim,
gotta shift that mindset just a little bit.
Well, as this creature dies, however, you see parts of its body are also releasing some of its spirit essence. And
Ew.
as it does so, that essence seems to fly out and back through the rest of this place. And you can hear the sounds of the defenses of the tomb as if some of them are beginning to reset. The doors themselves.
Oh no.
Okay, time to go.
Let's get going. Let's make sure we grab whatever is left of this thing here in the middle, and then
I got it.
And then,
It's over here by me.
Oh, oh yeah, there it is. Hell yeah! All right, let's go, let's go. And yeah, we'll just start.
It's
heading
blue
towards the
'cause-
exit.
It's blue because it's mine. And we
As
do a
you-
little happy dance on the way up.
As you pass by the pedestal, however, there are some treasures left behind.
Oh no.
Seems Ansulf was very much inclined to only get the decanter.
Okay,
For some reason.
we'll grab all the shinies on our way out as quickly as possible.
I got the big one.
Yeah, you got the big one.
Run.
Alright.
and the Novi is also definitely gonna for sure look to see if the thread is still there.
Indeed. Right. Roll me D100 3 times.
All right. D100 3 times.
Those are all good rolls.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. Oh my gosh.
Oh, high rolls, yeah.
Please, 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 please,
Oh no.
please,
Right.
please.
Roll
There's
me-
there's one thing I want. There's one thing I want on a loot table right now.
roll 2d4 twice.
D4 twice.
Yeah.
Average.
So you find these jade figurines. Each one you think at market could fetch between 20 and 30 gold pieces. You find 5 of them. As well, you may roll a d4. Okay. Roll me a d100 4 times.
Oh no.
That was less good.
I was gonna say there goes my luck.
Wow, at a 4, you rolled 4d100 and you didn't even get to 100 total. That's crazy.
Too shy.
Maybe this is a reverse treasure table while the good stuff is at the bottom.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
I mean, the thing that would make me crack up is probably towards the bottom. So
Is it the potion of healing?
All the good
No.
stuff's in the middle.
You
it
find-
is boots of striding and springing, and I and I want to randomly roll them so bad.
I need a cloak of billowing.
You find what is a, I guess you'd call it it's like a tin almost, or like a stoppered flask that contains a potion of greater healing, as well as a spell scroll that has a fireball, basically engraved into
Oh.
it.
Well, the same. That's pretty good.
Indeed. Reroll 1d100. Actually, yeah. Reroll
Oh.
twice.
Roll twice. Okay.
Yeah.
Splitting the difference.
Okay. You find a breastplate that is of an unusual style. You've never seen it before, but it is a breastplate.
All right.
fire breath.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so scroll fireball, greater healing, potion of fire breath, 2 jade figurines, and then also a breastplate.
Yeah.
5
I got it.
figurines, not 2.
5?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right. Now that the distribution is done there, as you
Right.
basically quickly take stock, you can tell that yes, the sounds of this tomb, this refuge, they seem to have become more active once again. And the path out, as you look beyond into the chamber out here, let me call your attention. So, this door over here seems to have sealed behind you.
Guys, don't worry. If the door is sealed, I take out my mysterious key. It could be the door.
All right. Roll me
Here
one
it
D100,
goes.
Does
Talon.
this one actually have a key on it?
All right. That's not the one.
It's not the one.
All right, stop the one. Well,
Basically,
we're all
if you
gonna
roll
die here.
100 on a D100, it'll be the one.
Oh,
Nice.
that's funny. All right. Well, okay. So the front here is closed off. Then we gotta find
It seems
another
to
way.
become
There's a door to
as
our south.
All right. Oh, let's go south.
All right.
For
Stormclaw, it's this way.
for safety, I'm going to maintain Blade Ward on myself for the time being. And I will follow south towards a second door.
All right.
I guess I can delete this. We don't need this.
You're just carrying it with you.
I mean, yeah, it's big.
Mhm.
George,
All right. Well, it's one of our big, strong, tough melee people. Want to go ahead and take point?
Let's take a peek inside.
One of-
there
one of the
looks to be
ladies,
two
it looks
paths here, right?
yeah,
There
we need to go
is-
to the left one over here.
This is left over here. Our left.
What do you mean our?
Extra. Yeah.
As opposed to
I don't know
what?
what you're.
I mean,
Errol will put his 2 hands up.
well, if you're in the room, that is the left door. If you're looking at it from our bird's eye perspective,
Right.
What I'm saying.
Always go bird. You know, left as the bird flies.
Nice.
Alright, sorry. Yeah. Whichever way you would like to go first.
50-50, but I'm leaning towards the path that had a door.
Perfect.
Okay. Well, Zarya goes the other way, and I follow her.
All right. It looks like we're going this way.
All right.
Oh, look, a door.
Crawling the dungeon.
Wait, who's this guy?
Oh,
Ah, yes, the spectral spirit.
It's the
of the
cameraman.
Ulwase, follows you. Yeah.
Oh, there it is, yeah,
Cam-
under
Cameraman, can you pick this lock real quick?
the-
No, it's like those survival shows. They can't help you
Right.
unless you're like about to die.
Cameraman, what the hell?
The cameraman feeding us a potion as we're dying.
Did he not? Did he not film the part where I got choke slammed out of the air 15 feet?
Yeah,
he got like right up in the air.
it's his first day. Do better.
Is this door actually locked? Because I might be able to open it.
I think you can't open it. It's not locked.
Have you just clicked it? Okay, there we go.
Oh,
Oh, we're fine.
I was waiting for you all to show up first.
Oh,
Oh, look! There's the door!
Rude.
Huh. It's almost like if we would have gone left as the bird flies.
I have heard
Surely
that
you
birds
would
fly
both
left.
grab. Yes.
They do. They're never right.
As
What do we see
you
here,
enter the
listeners?
chamber, yes, you see what seems to be an open sands pit, and you can see what seems to be like the remains of warriors who, you can see like their skeletal remains, but also like the remains of like some of their armor. Rusted as it is, perhaps some scraps of it could be salvaged. They are like kind of half buried in the sand. They have like these spears that are like jutting right out of it. They're like half buried at the time.
I'm gonna drink my healing potion.
What are we doing with that grater?
I would say, I'm not sure if you guys wanted me to distribute this right away or not, I would say, because probably not the best idea for me to have it.
Yeah, I think one of the
I mean-
frontliners should get that greater.
Let me say. I'll
if
give it
you
to
wouldn't-
Aziza if need be.
We'll gladly take it.
Sorry.
If you wouldn't mind for the time being, I'll hold on to that breastplate real quick.
Novi will slide it over.
Sweet.
See.
And the next moment we have 5 minutes, I'll put this thing on.
I could identify it first if need be.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, we could take
this
it.
is more exciting.
Got him.
I'm afraid we can't spare a minute, but perhaps when we get to the surface.
I have two thoughts. One, horrible sand monster lives in the sand. Killed a lot of people and here are their bodies.
I don't think so. The cameraman's doing just fine.
Do the bodies, the skeletons look like they're, you said they're like half like sunken in, submerged, or are they just kind of like lying on top
Yep.
of the sand?
Some of them are kind of half submerged, yeah.
Okay. And this
Have
is
their armor remaining.
I'm sorry. Did you describe this as like a pit, or is this like a flat group of sand?
It is basically, yeah, like a sand pit, almost like a training pit.
Okay, gotcha. Like a sparring pit. Huh.
Second thought, magical sand portal to the surface.
Then why the skeletons?
Deterrent? There was a false urn hiding the real one.
Well,
I kind of like it. It's a good idea.
I mean, what's the worst
don't-
that could happen?
Quicksand and we die.
What? Never heard of a thing.
That's fine. Here, watch this. I'm gonna tie a rope around my waist, and then just hand it to somebody.
I'll take it.
And okay, here, hold that. And then I'm gonna stand right here.
Okay.
Okay.
As you step forward onto the sand pit, make me a investigation roll.
I am so good at these.
Nice, you're still the best.
I'm gonna take a step back.
Oh, I'm not blessed anymore. I need to remove that. So
that'll
19
be-
on the die.
Alright, so that'll be 18 total. Okay. As you step onto the sand here, because it's not in the sun, it is a bit shaded, and so rather cool beneath your feet. As you tread on that sand, you can see these soldiers. They seem like soldiers, but perhaps in some ways more primitive, or perhaps I'm not sure what the word is. Well, actually, you sort of do. You think they're acolytes who had fought each
Okay.
other,
Oh.
and you can see like on some of their sort of armor straps, patterning of like similar to that Scarnati.
Okay. I recant this in real time.
I'm gonna ask Novi if magical sand portals are even a real thing.
Novi will try to determine whether magical sand portals can exist. Arcana?
Can exist. Sure. Well, you can roll an Arcana.
That one. Oh yeah, they're everywhere. Typically, they lead you to the nine hells, but I'm a believer.
Okay. Thank you. Noted. Horrifying information. Ferris has almost a new phobia of sand in general.
It's coarse and it's rough.
The worst
Think-
part is
thinking-
you can never tell.
Thinking that there might be sand portals everywhere.
The trick to keeping sand down is you just have to close off your scales.
Well, as you are thinking through Zarya, you notice with your investigation roll that there is a sort of like half-buried skeleton kind of towards the center of it that has what seems to be like a silvery bracer kind of on their arm. Actually, I wouldn't call it a bracer, like more like a gauntlet, basically.
Oh. I will lean down, tap him on the head, double tap, no taps back, and I'll take it.
All right. As you try to pull the gauntlet off of this skeleton's hand, it's like half buried in the sand, and so you're gonna have to put a little bit of effort into it. But yeah, being a barbarian, it's not too difficult. But as you do so, you can see that as you're pulling it, like the skeleton seems determined not to let go.
Well, that's rude.
Yeah, you actually pull the whole skeleton out.
I got him out of the sand portal.
Yep.
Oh
And
gosh.
as you do, the skeleton does not seem terribly amused. You see these dull orange flames flicker in its eye sockets.
Ooh.
Well, that's not nice.
No.
I need you to roll initiative.
Undead,
I-
no.
Don't suppose the skeleton would wait 5 minutes for me to don a breastplate real quick. He seems chill.
Wait, hold on.
Be ever so kind.
Daddy, chill.
Time out. Time out. We're gonna take a quick fiver.
Hold on, how does this
Then we're
strap
gonna-
go? Does this... Oh, shit, hold on.
If he helps me. Cuts the time in half, right?
Cameraman, are you catching this?
He just gives you the thumbs up.
He has to wait for it. It's not his turn. Yeah. All right. Okay. Ferris, you see the skeleton coming to life.
I'm concerned for sure. But I'm gonna pull out my trumpet and we're gonna play a little like some kind of like very old school, like maybe historic melody. um, seeing the sort of ancientness of their clothing, and I'm going to try to cast command on the skeleton to make him drop the gauntlet.
Ooh.
Ooh, all right. Skeleton. Let's make a wisdom save. Not too much. Plus one. 4. All right. So he immediately drops it.
Ah, we win.
On his turn, he drops the gauntlet and ends his turn.
Okay. Zarya. Oh, if you want to use your bonus action, sorry.
Nope, that was it. That's all I want to do.
Sounds good. Sorry.
The no, I couldn't do that anyway. Dang. I'm gonna hold my action to snatch that gauntlet.
All right. You're just holding an action to yoink. All right. The skeleton does drop the gauntlet on its turn, but you can see it like shatters its jaw, and you can see that its allies are clawing their way out of the sand.
Yoink.
Ew.
There we go.
Guys, I think there's a couple of them over here.
Time to use that fireball scroll.
I can take it.
Okay.
Mike, the cameraman, get over here.
I mean, he's gonna use everything.
Going no.
You're gonna want to see this.
The sandpit is difficult terrain, so only a couple of them can kind of get in and out of it. The other ones will swap off to you. Yep. Alright, this one is good with that. So, sorry, I will be attacked by 5 skeletons. Alright, here we go. First sword. Right. You were attacked by 5 skeletons, and will get a hit. Actually, it hurt. Let me reduce the- Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. Five hits from skeletons is okay. Aziza. Sorry, not sorry, Zarya. You're swarmed by many skeletons. You take 25 points of piercing damage.
Oof.
Alright, I'm gonna take a nap. Good night, everybody else. Good luck.
All right. Thrum
Hey,
Claw.
you have the gauntlet though, so
Right.
when you
Ultimately,
drop
it's
to
the
0,
one.
it automatically triggers the death ward.
Let's. I'm going to. Thrumclaw sees that this is a bad situation. He's going to send out some some healing words towards Zarya. Let's give you 8 healing as a bonus action. And then as a magic action, I'm going to expend 1 use of my wild shape. Thrumclaw is going to begin releasing a very low note from deep in his throat, and it's going to come out in the style of like throat singing. And there's going to be like a rhythm to it that pulses as he does so. And as he does, the very sand around him and the stones around him begin to shake and shimmy as the vibration grows louder around him. And I'm going to activate my Land's Aid ability. As a magic action, I can expend a use of my wild shape to choose a point within 60 feet and a 10-foot radius sphere. This is gonna. I'm gonna put it right there. so that I can hit all but 2 of them, it looks like. And I need Constitution saving throws from all of those guys. Just the enemies, not I can choose, so no allies get hit with that. And that's going to be versus... Oh, wow, that was
Can
really,
you
really bad
that
damage.
marker up on screen again for me?
Did it only roll once? Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, let me...
Oh, okay. Well, make sure you measure to horizontal or vertical, not diagonal.
What was that?
Make sure you measure to horizontal or vertical, not diagonal.
Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah, that does make a big difference, doesn't it? That's crazy. Then however many of those guys... I need to roll another d6 because it only rolled the 1.
We'll put 7. Alright. 7 skeletons.
There we go. And it'll be versus... it's a DC 13, and it'll be versus 8 necrotic damage for each one that fails. Half damage, so 4 damage if they succeed.
All 3 of them succeeded.
Okay, so they'll take 4 necrotic, everyone else will take 8. And then, in addition to that, I also get to choose 1 ally in that circle, which is going to be Zarya, and she is going to gain 2d6 healing. It only rolled 1 again, I don't know why it's doing that. Alright, you gain an additional 7 hit points, Zarya. And that's all I got. So hopefully you guys can break through these guys for me while I just try to keep healing. that's my turn.
As a reaction, can I start playing the big drum with the throat singing and like do like a almost like a Bollywood style slow dance to the song?
Yes. Hell yes.
Alright. You guys are a regular band already. Aziza.
I will cast Shield of Faith because it's looking ugly in there. I'm going to step in to try to take some of the heat off of Zarya.
Oh, no.
And I'm going to use a channel divinity to do a vow of enmity against, let's say, this guy right here. Nope, this guy right here. So we'll attack him with advantage. 27 to hit. I have Scott Plus on still yet, sorry. Let me take that off real quick.
It would still be a 23.
Still be a 23 to hit for 10 slashing.
Get him. Get him.
10 slashing is enough to take the skeleton down.
That is me.
Alright. Novi.
Right. Yeah. Novi's gonna reach underneath his cloak and pull out a crudely drawn, or not like a crudely shaped, what seems to be like a medallion of some sorts of a mouse, and he will use it to channel divinity, turn undead. So if they could all make a DC
Cleric
13
things!
wisdom.
Cleric
Turn
things!
undead.
Yeah.
Yes!
I'm doing the cleric.
He did the thing.
Do the cleric!
Alright. They have to make wisdom saves.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Or they become frightened and incapacitated for a minute.
Alright. 14. 15,
This looks good.
6 of them so far. They all failed. Unbelievable. Alright.
It's a good thing I don't have my reaction, otherwise I'd have to be impressed.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. They are all terrified by the sudden brandishing of your holy might.
Yes.
Get him!
Turnt. Alright. Well, that was a good turn.
gonna say they also are incapacitated. So
That's
Oh
beautiful.
shit. Okay.
I'm gonna say, yeah,
That's
turn
beautiful.
undead is.
Wait till you get destroy undead.
I would say just clearing fields of skeletons.
All right, Earth.
All right. Well, that was so unbelievably cool. We're gonna pop over here. I don't have a great way to get past skeletons, so I'm just gonna try and punch the shit out of this guy.
No, that's enough to kill that one.
Fantastic. And I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to dance my way over here, so we can give these incapacitated skeletons a little surround sound.
That's good fun. All right, Zarga.
All right. I was taking a strategical nap. I'm much better now.
A tactical nap.
Tactical
They're
nap.
all
I
taking
stand
after
up.
you.
Yep. As the skeletons are bludgeoning you with their bony arms.
Oh, yeah, it's just a nap. Like rain on a tin roof. Uh, we will start with this one here. Uh, first and foremost, we're gonna rage, but we're not going to activate our Desert Storm because that would unincapacitate every single one of them.
Smart.
So we'll just start with that one right there. And we will reckless for fun. Whatcha? Oh.
Wait, it's
Never
not a
Never
skeleton.
aces.
I'll do.
In my defense, I am tired from my strategical nap.
You have like all your hit points back now.
I don't know what you're talking about. I had to take a nap. A short rest was interrupted. That'll be
Yes.
me.
5 more minutes.
That's why you need that cat nap spell.
Right.
All right. The skeletons are incapacitated. They don't do anything.
No
They are
actions.
frightened, but they do. They can, I think, move. So they
I would
Yes.
say.
Yeah.
They're all standing there timidly.
Yeah, they can move. They just can't get closer to Novi.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. Well, they spread out, which might be slightly inconvenient. But whatever.
Did any of them provoke an AO from me?
Yes.
Then I would have taken it.
I would as well.
Me as well.
Yeah.
I'd bonk the one that was right
Punch him.
there.
Alright.
Get him.
That one.
That's my. What is
Big
that?
claw pangolin
That's
fist.
my damage. I'm not familiar with this. There we go. Wow.
Those 2 opportunity attacks. So we use it optimally. We'll be able to take down 2 of those skeletons. Okay. Well,
I would have just. I would not have been tactical. I would have just absolutely tried to clothesline someone.
well, it just makes less work for me. So,
Hmm.
phone call.
Alright, so Thrumclaw. I don't feel the need to use much more of my magic. I think that was good. We got him on the ropes. I'm going to run and chase. No, I'm not going to run and chase anything. I'm going to step here, and then let's shoot a firebolt at this one as I summon more fire into my claw. 16 for 8 on that one.
Pretty damaged.
And you know what? I'm going to put myself right here next to him in case he tries to move away and I provoke another attack of opportunity. That'll be my turn.
It does break the.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I'll be here anyways.
Fair enough.
Alright. I am going over to help my best friend.
Yeah.
I will attack this same fella. I'll move my bow over there. I'll attack that same fella.
It's so much easier when they're running away from you.
What are you doing? I'm over here. Oh.
So 13?
13, what?
5.
Nice.
I think that's me.
Nope. No, baby.
Right. Right.
Are you gonna, destroy their livelihoods too? Not gonna stop them.
No, it's just their ability to take actions.
I see.
I know, I'm so gracious. I'm gonna look at is there any that are like damaged currently?
Yeah, these ones at the south. One of them looks pretty damaged.
Okay, yeah, I'll hit that one with the Toll of the Dead.
Very good.
I see.
I see.
There's too much of a like a bass drum chanting jam. The bells don't fit.
There's a little chime, yeah.
Yeah.
You're drowning out my bell.
All right. First.
So all the ones down here are turned. I'm gonna. Yeah, these guys don't. Fuck, I have to go through the sand. Actually, I couldn't get all the way to the damaged one. So if I came here, then that would be 15 feet, 25 feet through the difficult terrain, right?
Is difficult terrain, yes.
Yeah. So I could get in range of this guy, and we'll try to punch him. Ooh, spicy damage.
Nice. That will actually kill him.
But that's my turn.
All right. Zarya.
I and my new best friend, the cameraman, are gonna move down here. 10, plus 20 to 30. I have 35 movement. And I'm gonna attack the one south as the bird flies. Recklessly. Much better. And then the next attack.
Nice.
Recklessly.
That's enough to take that skeleton down.
Alright, cool. That'll be myself, I think.
There, we gave you one skeleton you
one
can play
skeleton.
with.
Yes, the skeleton can fight back. All right. He's gonna just swing a short sword towards you. Throw claw.
Rude.
That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Skeleton takes revenge.
Oof. Is it 5 or what's the damage?
It'll be 8.
8. Ooh,
damage.
even worse. Hate that.
See, the short sword, quote unquote, that it has, it's almost like an arm blade. It's like degraded into its like arm strapped to it.
It's like part of it.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're getting infected for sure.
No. Don't say that out loud. Don't give him ideas. I don't see no con save. All right. Thrumclaw is gonna see if he can take out this one here. He's wounded. He hates that. That's why he doesn't like being up front. But I got cocky. Let's try to see if we can slash out at him as I get some acid dripping from my pangolin claws. Is a 22 to hit for 9 acid damage do anything to it?
Get wrecked. It's what it does.
Obliterated.
Hell yeah. Yeah, he stabs me, and I like that he stabs me, and I just kind of catch the hand. Oh, you're not needing that anymore. And then I just come down with a big acidic claw that just crushes the skeleton underneath him. I don't know if I said this before, but he's about 8 feet tall and about 360 pounds. And then...
It's a big
yeah, he's a big
hard
boy.
rock, man. Yeah.
And he's gonna back up because he's better at range. And that'll be my turn. I think we'll keep it at that.
Very good. All right, Aziza. 2 skeletons. They're just cowering. You see them just scrabbling at this door here. They
Little skeleton.
are trying to open the door so they can run through the door.
I will lash out. I'll move that vow over to this fellow. And we'll slash out at him. Ooh, 12?
Oh, goodness. Skeleton.
That is me.
No.
Right. I'm gonna say same thing again. Any of them damaged at all, or they're all fresh?
There's one over here that's slightly damaged.
Okay.
Actually, both of them are.
Same. In that case, that one shall have the bells toll for him.
Okay, let's make wisdom save. It's gonna be -1. Oh, now what?
He does not care.
Oh no.
I'll switch to the little drums on my turn.
All right. Do you just have like a one-man band set up on your character? Just like you got like the horn shoes and like the cymbals and like the strings.
Not yet. We're not quite high enough level for that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But he does carry with him like his 3 prized possessions, which are his big drum that he stores all of his stuff in, his little drums on his belt, and then his oud, which he hasn't brought out yet. But there is a hallway down south, so I'm gonna climb over the bones. We're gonna try to punch this guy, and then we're gonna go check out that hallway.
All right.
That's not gonna work.
You're already spying down that hallway, anticipating what treasures could be around that corner. Distracted from the threat in front of you.
And I'm gonna come down here, and I could get into that doorway, and that's my turn.
All right. Zarya. Well, given the status of these skeletons, if you can just hit them, we'll take them out. They're quite incapacitated.
If I can hit them?
Indeed.
Alright, I'll give them a flat 2 fire damage. They don't need to roll on it.
All right.
So we desert storm them. As I erupt in flames.
All right. I'll tell you actually have to hit them, not just
Oh, fine.
It was clever though. I liked it.
Reckless.
Nice.
Ooh, critical hit. I mean,
You hit him
you
real
didn't
good.
need the boost. Yeah, just one shot it.
Then I'll move down to this one. And then do my Nick attack.
All right. You're able to cut that skeleton down. All right. These skeletons are basically not going to survive another turn, and you are able to dispatch them.
Pity kill.
Yeah. Well, Zarya, you are holding what seems to be a very nice gauntlet. You can feel if you put your hand inside, like strong grip, basically.
Oh, absolutely, I'll put my hand in it.
Indeed.
It's just one gauntlet, right?
No, actually, there would be. Yeah, you know what? Sure. There's just the one gauntlet.
Well, I feel kind of cool and unsymmetrical. I dig it.
Yeah. Once you get down to identify, you know what it does.
You have the power.
By the power of uncopyright.
Infinity Gauntlet. Just right here in this random doom.
It's the end of the campaign.
I get
everybody.
exactly one snap, and I just go, ah, shoot. Oh, man.
Everybody's
Wasted
gone.
it. Oh, man.
Yeah. Now that you think about it, as you pass into this room, you realize that this is actually a room you've passed through before on the way in, and you've gone up through this door on the upper left.
Oh. Pardon me, everybody. Aha!
Trying to get out.
It opens.
Indeed. Though you know that just takes you back to the vase room.
Oh. That's
You know that you also went through this door as your way in.
Oh, then shit, dude. I want to go home. I want to go this way.
I'll open it for you. There you go. You can I'll go right behind. Nope. Cameraman's going first. That means the boss fight as we walk in.
Oh.
All right.
What does that mean?
That room. Roll me a d6.
Oh.
I'll do it. 4. Perfect. The correct amount.
Just above average.
Okay. Yep. You recall going through this room briefly. Ansulf, he seemed to disregard the items in here, but what you find inside are dolls of wood. They are life-size.
Ooh.
And wood is something that is a bit rare, especially treated wood. And the fact that, it's survived this long certainly means that this wood has been treated magically.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What? What do you see? Everybody just stop moving.
It's not
I'm
good.
slowing down.
Oh, again?
I know, I didn't even get my 5 minutes.
It's not good. Probably like significantly bad.
I will say, this is definitely not the best day we've had recently. But when we get out, this is gonna make one hells of a story.
I kind of liked the scorpion eggs a little more than this.
Yes, I still owe you for that. Well, let's make it out of here so I can make that up to you.
Okay.
Is this here prone?
Yep, they're just like lying on the ground, these wooden dolls. They're basically like mannequins.
I am like
There are
bouncing from foot to foot, trying to tread like as lightly as possible through this room. And I do not want to touch anything.
Aziza sees him being careful and is really disappointed because all she wants to do is kick it. Just a little.
Yeah. Well, you know that treated wood like this, if you can get it back in one piece, that's worth something. But you know that there are many things to return from this tomb, even. So something to consider.
All right.
Are these human sized, these mannequins?
I'll say like somewhere between like a child and like an adult size.
Like a teenager.
Yeah, kind of that
What would
awkward.
you value one of them at?
You can get, one of these, like, in good condition, probably 100 gold pieces.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Aziza will look over to Thrumclaw and say, "Can I take this?"
Well, I mean, if you can carry it, it'd be worth some money if we can get it out of here.
She
Just don't
she's a
die
smart girl.
over
She's
it.
gonna try to put it on her arm and carry it with her.
All right. Yeah, you begin carrying it. It doesn't seem to be a problem initially.
Initially. Until it starts, like, pulling back on you.
Yep. As you basically try to like take it out of this room, you can see its body seems to like straighten, like in a kind of a groaning sound, like wooden, and it kind of like pushes itself off of you and seems to try to return to this room.
Aziza, what's the problem? Is it too heavy?
No, it's not too heavy. It's squirmy, which is more concerning.
Squirmy? Is it?
Yep.
It's not attacking you, is it?
The exact incorrect word for a wooden statue.
You do not want it to be squirmy. It's fair.
You're telling me it's moving.
Yeah.
Novi, this isn't common, right?
I don't believe so.
Is it as common as sand portals?
Yeah.
Arrow's gonna think really hard about that. No, there's more sand portals in the world, I think.
Okay, well then this is a very rare, strange situation.
I don't know. Is there any, like, I want to say, Arrow or Novi will inspect it a little bit closer. Is there anything he could maybe discern about these moving wooden sculptures that are as magical?
Yeah, make me an Arcana check.
Here we go. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, baby.
Okay.
Can you
Skill
say what that
monkey
roll
go.
is, just for the camera and people who can't see it?
A natural 20 with a +9 on top.
Yeah. They're level 3. I think they get allowed to do this. All right. Okay. So, Nobi, as you inspect these mannequins and with your Arcana skill, you're able to determine that these mannequins could basically have sort of their connection severed to this ruin. You know that like there are many monsters that exist within ruins that have some kind of natural mana connection to those ruins, and so they're able to live within them. And these mannequins seem to have a similar kind of setup, but engraved through some kind of magic sigils that is kind of inside a panel on its back.
I'm saying, is Novi able to open that sort of panel, or?
Yeah, you could basically open it with like 20 Sure.
He'll kind of finesse it open in that case. I do believe the connection these have to the ruins can be severed, and then perhaps you could take them.
Indeed. You know that if you could cast Dispel Magic on these mannequins, then they would become inert.
Is anybody adept at dispelling magic?
I can dispel it with a fist.
Would suggestion work on these? Could I like try to reason if that would work or not? I'm gonna say.
I like that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they just don't seem to have like a sentient thought process. I don't know if suggestion needs that anymore. But they are not sentients.
I'm gonna lay on hands a little bit while these smart people talk about smart people things.
Other than that, perhaps we can try to force it, but I don't know how well that would go, to be honest.
I mean, I'll give it a try. I could wrestle it.
We still have no idea how we're gonna make it out of here. Just keep that in mind.
You know you're pretty close to the exit at this point.
I do feel like we're pretty close to the exit, though, so maybe.
I'm glad you feel this now.
Well, additionally, as you're passing through this room, roll me a investigation check.
Oh, wow.
Oh, sorry, that's a natural 20. Very inquisitive today.
Dang, people got their eyes open.
Wake up.
Wake
Yeah.
up.
Grab a brush and put a little makeup.
You know that, like, as you were passing through this room, like one of the hallways, a trap had triggered. Um, in so doing, all on Sylph had kind of like pushed one of you down. But as you notice, there's a ivory bead that is kind of lying amongst that hallway. You recognize it from a bracelet that he'd kind of been wearing at the time.
So he came through here. And the trap is probably reset, right?
Probably, yes.
If anyone could remember what it was specifically and or find it for me, I might be able to deal with it.
It's one of those hole in the wall with a dart shooting out of it traps.
If someone could find the trigger.
Novi got a 20 on their deceptions. We're gonna on an investigation. Find the trigger. Yeah, I don't think my tremor sense isn't gonna help us find the trigger.
If we all lay on the ground and roll, our odds of finding it will be much higher.
Yes.
Oh no.
We're gonna get sand everywhere, but our odds of finding it will go up to maybe a needle in a haystack.
Well,
Aziza starts
any of
laying
you,
down and she sees other people aren't doing it, so she gets back up.
Are any of you proficient in the thieves' tools?
I am, yeah.
Well,
But
that's the
if
thing
I
to-
don't- If I don't know where to deal with it,
I would say you'd be able to remember. Just roll me a thieves' tools check.
these tools. How do you want me to roll that? Sleight of hand with advantage or like dexterity plus proficiency?
It would be your dexterity plus proficiency.
Okay. Then we will use this roll because it is the same modifier.
Nice.
All right. Very nice. You're able to identify the trigger and disable it, providing safe passage for your party.
Yay. Victory.
I will. We don't seem like a particularly like upstandingly moral bunch, other than Novi, who kind of stands out in that regard. But Thrumclaw also maybe has similar vibes, so I'd turn around and say to him, "Just don't ask how I know how to do that."
You owe me a story sometime, but you can keep the names quiet.
I can work with that.
Knowledge is not something to be ashamed of. Any tool has its proficiencies.
And I'll head forward, still with my big shiny urn under my arm.
I want to try to aggressively very aggressively take one of these wooden bodies.
You're coming with
Oh
me, buddy.
no.
All right, make me an athletics check as you try to, manhandle a mannequin.
Oh.
Mm,
Zach,
All
Can
right.
Arrow
Got
help
my
with
nap.
your
Can
rolls
Nobi help?
tonight.
Oh,
Yeah. This mannequin basically just puts you in a submission hold.
Oh no!
It's very embarrassing.
No, no, give our friend back. Come here, come here. Zarya, come here.
Ooh,
I don't even want to talk about it now.
It's fine, it's fine.
I'm sorry.
Look
I
at
didn't
you,
know it
Frank.
could do
back
that.
here.
All right.
We'll get you
Well,
some
you guys
fried
basically
scorpion
did.
tail and forget all about it.
Okay.
Yeah. Though, as you guys are leaving the tomb, just if you go west here, you can see as you basically leave the kind of confines of this place. Oh, shoot. It's not. Okay. Give me a second. So, as you leave the confines of this place, you see that your camels and you know uh, supplies are still packed like at the entrance of the tomb. It seems that you were not completely screwed over at this moment.
Let's go.
Well, like, looks like he
Just-
assumed we'd die, and he was traveling light.
I mean, that makes sense.
People might have
So
been
we were
suspicious
just
if he
gently
came back with 6 camels.
Indeed.
He did seem somewhat sorrowful, did he not? He apologized, at least.
I've apologized for worse. Doesn't mean he meant it.
This is true.
Yeah, that's just manners.
He shared food with us. He broke bread. I thought he was a friend.
We could be friends after I break his nose.
I mean, that sounds like a fair compensation. Break bread, break noses. So
And
All right.
we get the urn back, or the decanter. We still need one.
yeah.
So, he's gonna kind of groan and look at his canteen, which is now empty.
Oh yeah,
Right,
it's
indeed.
bad.
It's not an ideal situation, especially considering, yes, that you had emptied your canteens into the offering boxes. You still have some water supplies with your camels, but it's certainly strained, is how I describe it.
Yeah. Like, we could
Worst-
get home okay, as long as nothing else bad happens.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, we can kill the camels and drink the water in the hump. I might be wrong on this, but I'm
You're
pretty sure
very-
that's where it's stored.
You're so unbelievably wrong about that. Yeah.
I don't know. My 8 intelligence says I'm much smarter than you. I think I'm right on this one.
Uh,
On this one thing.
Was there any sign of him outside, like camel tracks or anything leaving?
yeah, so you guys are basically right here, right outside the Scarnati Refuge. You've been traveling with the nomad group north and west towards the Great Delta trading outpost. When the decanter that Kumul had been carrying had become befouled. Exactly why that happened is not known at this time. But as he sent, some of you out towards outlying areas to kind of find a means to restore it, he recommended you go towards Jashish. But you had met Ansulf along the way, who had recommended and told you that there was a decanter in the Scarnati Refuge. with some sweet words, he had managed to lull you towards delving into it with him. But as you gaze into the sands, um, with roll me a survival check, actually. We'll see how well you do at tracking.
So good.
Dirty 20.
A rum claw, my man.
Nah, this is the desert was where I'm from.
All right, he's rum claw's it. He's the guy.
Okay.
The only guy.
So, as you inspect the area, you note that one of those camels is missing. As you look at perhaps where its tracks may lead, you can see the beginnings of a path that lead northward and then mysteriously seem to have faded away.
Hmm. He has another means of transport or a way of at least hiding his tracks.
Or it's a desert and some strong wind blew through.
I agree. That's always the problem with trying to track in the desert. You just run out of places to look. Everything shifts.
Our original destination was to the north, so perhaps we'll come across him there.
Maybe it's time to take a break. Sit down. We're not going to catch him, that's for sure.
Yes. I agree. I'm hungry. How about the rest of you? Believe I still have some pieces of scorpion here. I can make a nice stew.
No, I could eat.
Fry up the tails a little bit here, so it's like some jerky.
You gonna fry it for jerky?
Yes, it's a special desert recipe. If you try to dry it out, it takes too long. It's like a flash fried jerky. It's crazy.
I mean, what we could also do is take some of the meat, if you wanted, and put it under the saddle. That way, when we ride, the sweat will salt it, and the friction will tenderize it as it dries.
Oh, I already have some under my... Oh, damn it, he took my camel.
Oh, right.
Perhaps we can track the stench.
That had been aging in there for a week. That bastard.
No, my aged
True.
jerky.
Truly
Alright.
the worst of us he was.
I
It's
think
fine.
maybe
I can work with
yeah.
what we have here. Maybe I can... I'll do a little bit of digging. Maybe I can find some centipedes or something. I'll be right back. I just start burrowing down for bugs.
Oh,
Seems really upset.
I don't think I want to eat bugs.
What?
neither do I.
I would eat them. In a heartbeat.
Thrumclaw doesn't hear you. It's fine.
Turn up your nose at survival.
I mean,
As weekly as it is.
I brought food.
No. Let him have this. He needs this.
I mean, I have stuff. Don't let him know that.
Why did my rations go missing over the night?
I'm gonna do a costume change because we've just been betrayed. So we need to I'm gonna put on my mysterious desert traveler clothes. Dark browns, some oranges, a big old flowy hood, you know, spooky.
Yeah. I want to put that breastplate on. Now that I have
Oh,
time.
yeah.
And I
Shall
would
I
like to get some vibes going, maybe take a short rest with the camels.
Was that did we get a scroll of fireball? Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
Yes,
Fireball
I'm the
scroll.
same. I was just about to distribute. I was gonna give you guys all, since we got 5, it just makes sense to split everybody, give everybody one jade figurine.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then we
Did
have
you say
a
they were 30?
Yep. You also have the ornate cup, and if you can barter it well, it could fetch you quite a bit. However, it is not a decanter of endless water, so your current problems persist.
How much was the jade figurine worth?
Each one was worth 50 gold pieces.
50? Okay. Treasure.
All right.
Got a cool gauntlet. Got a breastplate.
Oh, and then, whoever would like the fireball scroll, I think I might keep the potion of fire breath for myself.
Yeah.
That is all right.
No, that's perfectly fine. I can already make fire from my claws. However, the fireball, I've always wanted to be able to make a giant explosion of fire. I feel like I'm pretty close, maybe like 2 levels.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. It just came to me in my sleep one time. But that sounds great. That is actually a scroll that's on my spell list. So
Oh, the same.
On a scale of 1 to 20, I feel like I'm only at a 3 out of 5 for this.
Very good.
It's
All right,
It's
so-
an RPG world.
As for you guys, you have a few options ahead of you as to what you could do next. You could try to rejoin with the Nomad Caravan. Potentially, perhaps there could be new guidance given, the setback that you've faced. You could try to press on towards Jashish. Or, you know that the Great Delta outpost would be very likely to have something that could help if you can, get there ahead of time. Perhaps that might be, a very effective way of doing things.
Okay. Yeah,
We could also sell stuff.
yeah,
we went there.
absolutely. Get rid of some of this loot. Maybe get some more water. I think that's got to be like our number 1 priority is getting more water.
Yes. You know that Kumul had warned you never to try to take water from Fool's Falls. Though the exact substance of that warning left a lot of ambiguity as to why.
Okay.
I mean, it's in the name, right?
Because you'd be a fool. Alright. I mean, yeah, I think the outpost probably sounds like our best bet, right, Dean? How far was it?
Jashish is a little closer.
And I will just add that that's where we were told to go. That was our instruction.
Oh, Little Velt is the outpost down here. My bad, I missed that.
Yep.
Yeah, if
Well-
Jashish is you're right. Jashish is closer.
Yeah. Roll me a history check. See what you can know of Jashish.
Ooh, not a lot. Nice.
Ooh,
Nice.
I've been here before.
Yeah. Nice, Naughty.
Ferris and Novi, you have both kind of studied well at least this area of the trek. Jashish is sort of a gateway settlement or town for those who brave the inner desert. The inner desert being this central region of Ulwase.
Okay.
You know the inner desert to be a much crueler place than even the arid rim, comparatively. For the sun never sets in the central desert. It always hangs in the sky, bearing down heat on you without reprieve. But it's not as though people have not braved this desert and came out the other side. It has been known for certain groups to have crossed through the central desert simply as a means of cutting down travel time between the two rims. Though the carelessness of that and its unreliability have kind of made this southern route here much more well traversed. Jashish itself is it has what you would might call inner desert guides, people who have ventured through them, as well as potential like deep desert gear that one can purchase or acquire.
Okay. So is that where we want to go, team? Jashish? It's where we were headed anyways, and it seems like it's the closest.
Yeah, might as well.
Makes sense.
I feel like Aziza very often does as she's instructed by her elders, and that's where she believes we should be going.
Okay.
I'm on
Well,
board.
it's still a bit scuffed, like you know, well, for each of you, roll me Arcana just to see.
I'm
Oh,
so
actually,
good at
not
this.
too bad at these.
That's a 0.
Cool. Uh, Ferris, you are aware that there are certain ways to fix uh, the status of defilement, but these are sort of like very what do you call like practiced techniques or like carefully sort of passed down. You know that there are painted sorcerers who have claimed to be able to do such a thing. The Red Hunters have kind of acquired a name in doing this. And additionally, you know that there are smoke tinkers who are well versed in like certain magical artifacts, and so they might be able to make some kind of adjustment to the decanter to try to fix it. Those would be probably your three major options. You need to find one of those kinds of individuals.
I would share this along with um, the smoke tinkers are pretty far away if we want to pursue that. Returning to Telma Lu doesn't sound fun to me, but if they could help, they could help.
Well, you know that such individuals do also travel around with some frequency, so it's not as though they're only in those places.
Well, maybe these are the kinds of people we're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
I have a personal interest in the painted sorcerers, so if we get a choice, I'd vote for that.
Okay.
Yeah, that works for me.
But we're kind of hoping we stumble into some of the most valuable professionals around. Not impossible, but maybe not something we should build a plan around.
I mean, we've already found sand fossils. I mean, finding these things should be easy.
Certainly.
True.
You know that it's fairly likely you find one of those kinds of individuals at the Great Delta Trading Post.
Yeah.
But, you know, uh, Jashish is closer, and that's why you've kind of been directed to try to get there and come back.
I'm Ferris is leaning towards survival, and Jasish is reachable,
That's
like
what I'm
pretty
thinking.
reasonably reachable.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
It's
Cool.
it's a edge town. I'm thinking they'll have some amount of supplies. Like we might not be able to offload loot because they don't have like a market really, but we might find someone with a little bit of money that wants to buy some shinies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But we could probably also buy a little bit of water, enough to maybe get us to the Great Veld more safely.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Yeah. And getting water, getting prepared, and getting ready to travel the desert again. It needs to be our first priority, and then going from there, we can actually go somewhere.
Okay.
Solid plan.
Jasish.
All right, you guys begin a journey towards your siege. And while you are traveling along, you can see that there are signs of people crossing these paths. Perhaps, groups that have taken renewed interest in Jashish. But additionally, you can see that as you're passing, there are like several stragglers who have been kind of deprived of their supplies and left to the exposure of the desert. Um, some of them try to kind of come like basically like slow running, just desperation coming. One of them says, "Help! Our caravan! It's been taken! Raiders!" And Uh, he points towards some of these dunes over here.
Shit.
Raiders
die
might
if we don't
have
help.
water.
Raiders absolutely will have water because they stole it from everyone else.
And then we can righteously reclaim it.
I am still itching to break a nose. Scorpion dude didn't have one.
Perhaps we can help these people and help ourselves at the same time.
All right. And as one of them basically, he like spits on the ground. He says, They took our workers too. I think they want to sell them to the Al Rabiba."
We're going. We're going.
We must save
If
those
we
people.
find these people, we might find my brother.
Agreed. But Aziza, do not run in there. Guns. Don't run in there. Head hot. You're no good use to finding your brother if you die upon the sand.
I've got you there to keep me calm. Maybe I won't run in there like a hothead.
Yeah, I don't really want to die for strangers.
Yeah.
I'd be a little embarrassed.
Agreed.
But the Raiders suck. I think we all can agree that.
They might have water.
Yep.
That's much closer.
And probably some sweet treasures that, nobody... We don't have to return everything.
Really? Did we take any kind of rest between the dungeon and here?
Yeah. By this point, you would have taken a long rest.
Long rest?
You're
Okay, cool.
traversing the desert. Yeah.
So I want to make sure. Alright, cool, thank you.
All right. Well, that brings us right about on time. So I'd like to thank everyone for helping make this stream possible.
Yeah.
And
Everybody
it's,
is.
I think it's not a bad start for sure. We had a little bit of trickiness, but we're going to improve the process over time for those viewers of us that we have. But I enjoyed this.
Yeah.
And
I
glad
a great
to
time.
be doing it. Yeah.
Absolutely. No, I can't wait. Our plan is to do this every week, right? Is that what we discussed, or?
Yes, that's
Okay,
my
cool.
intention.
No, that's perfect. I just want to make sure because I do my own schedule for work, so I'll just make sure my Tuesday evenings I'm always back on time for this. So, no, this was super fun. I love the group. I love the characters. I love the story. I love the DM. I'm excited to continue.
Yeah, this ruled.
All
I'm
right.
glad I almost died. That was
Gosh, I would say a lot of blood spilt. Session
Uh,
That
one.
was pretty good.
on-
yeah.
unplanned but fantastic.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cleric turn undead for the win. That was great.
I would say, yeah. Say,
Yeah, you got some treasure already.
Yeah.
Tiny,
cleric doing cleric things.
Right.
tiny bit of housekeeping before we log off. As we take a long rest, I will give heroic inspiration to Novi and Thrumclaw
Oh, nice. Thank you.
from my musician feat,
Ah,
Very nice.
truly
All right.
blessed.
so we can just save that for later before I forget.
Yeah, good call. I appreciate that.
All right. Well, yeah. So now that we have like the first episode or first session here, I'll see you about like maybe putting some kind of ad on Reddit or something.
Yeah.
Get some viewers. or
Yeah.
something.
Absolutely.
Hopefully.
Yeah, and if you like, I mean, if we run into anything that if you want to do like anything that costs like money, like music or anything we want to invest, let me know. I'm happy to throw some money into the server. So or into
Yeah,
the stream.
same.
Well, ideally we don't have to go money negative on this. So, hopefully we get like a little bit of money from our streaming audience
Yeah,
fans.
just reinvest. So cool.
Yeah.
But I do this for free all the time, so I'm happy to just do this for fun. So
Yeah, excellent. Thank
Yeah,
you.
okay.
Free labor.
yeah.
No, this isn't labor. This is games.
Yeah.
This is play.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
this is what I look
yeah.
forward to at the end of the day.
True.
All right.
All right.
Well, have a good night, everybody.
Yep.
We're gonna sign off.
Yep.
Good night, y'all.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Night.